Now here we have problem solving. These are steps. Of course, the first step is understand the problem, then having a plan to solve the problem, and carry out that plan and check the results. Now, example number 1. Here is a bag that's covering area of 4,000 feet square. How many bags are needed to cover area of 35,000 feet square? Instead of bag, I'm going to define bag as a let x equal to number of bags so what we have is that one bag covering 4,000 feet square. Now we want to find out how many bags needed to cover 35,000 feet square. So how many bags here on top? So use cross product. We have 1 bag times 35,000 equal to 8 times 4,000. Now finding x, we have to divide by 4,000 feet square. So divide by 4,000 feet square. So here x is equal to, so divide that part, we clear that part, and what we have here on this part, we have 1 bag times 35,000 divided by 4,000 is 8.75, and feet square divided by feet square, so if we clear that part, what's left is here is times 1 bag. So this x is number of bags is equal to 8.75 bags. Example number 2. According to the International Data Corporation, the average price of a smartphone decreased. Here we have decreased by 12.9% from 2012 to 2013. And the average price of a smartphone in 2012 was 387. So in 2012, price was $387. And determine the average price of a smartphone in 2013. Round your answer to nearest dollars. So we want to find what we have in 2013. The only thing we have is that the smartphone decreased by, so the price of smartphone decreased by 12.9% from 2012 to 2013. So here we have decreased by 12.9%. First, we have to find decrease amount. That is 12.9% of $387. That is multiply these two numbers. It's equal to 49.923. Since I want to have dollar and cent, so we should round to nearest cent. So here is $49.92. Now, next step, finding price in 2013. That is $387 that we had for price in 2012. This is a decreased amount, meaning that we should subtract. So when you have decreased, you have to subtract. Since I rounded, I'm using that rounding symbol. So that is approximately equal to $337.08. This is what we have for the price in 2013. Now, example number 3, Airport Express shuttle service provides service from San Antonio International Airport to downtown Hotels, approximately 12 miles away. So one particular shuttle makes 18 round trips per day, carrying 7 passengers per trip. The fare each way is $21. Whether the received from 1 day's operation for this particular shuttle. Already all these we have distances. Distance from airport to downtown Hotels is 12 miles. Here we have 12. And number of round trips per day is 18. Is that one? Number of passengers per trip is 7. And fare each way is $21. Is that one? Now, whether they received from 1 day's operations from for this particular shuttle, meaning that we're gonna find round trip cost first, using all these. Round trip cost is, so here we have each way is $21. Now round trip is 2 times $21, so that is equal to 42. After we got that one, now finding what total is for 1 day operation. So here we have 18 number of round trips is 18 multiplied by number of passengers is 7 multiplied by round trip cost is $42. And multiply all this, the answer is $5,292. So this is the answer for this part. Example number 4, the cost of meal before tax is $23. Part A, if a 7.5% sales tax is added to his bill, determine the total cost of meal, including tax. So this is including tax, and with taxes is 7.5%. So here we have 7.5% of $23. I want to find that one first. So it's 7.5%, and using decimal number instead, there's 0.075 multiplied by 23. So that is rounding, okay, it's 1.5 cents. It's $1.73. We got that one. Now we should add that part to what the cost was. So this is before tax. So we have to add this number to that number to find total cost. So total cost is cost of meal plus sales tax. This is $23. This one is $1.73. Okay, since here I rounded, I want to use that symbol for this part. So this is approximately equal to $24.73. This is the final answer. This is including tax. Now, if you want to leave a 12% tip, leaving 12% tip on the pre-tax cost of the meal, so this is on pre-tax cost, how much should he leave? So we have to multiply as 12% tip of pre-tax cost. So that is 12% multiplied by 23. The answer is $2.76. Example number 5, the balance in Amy's checking account is $435.87. She purchasing three video games at 31.23 each, so $31.23 each one, and this is including tax. If she pays by check, what is the new balance in her checking account? So cost per video game is $31.23. Now finding what total cost is. That is, we have 3 video games. So 3 multiplied by this number, 31.23. And that is $93.69. Now, what her new balance is, we should subtract. Here we had 435.87, and we have to subtract this one to find new balance. The answer is $342.18 is new balance. Now example number 6. on four exams, Anna's grades were 76, 97, 93, 84. What grade was she obtained on her fifth exam in order to average an 80? So what we have to do is, since we have total 5 exams, I should add all these exams on top, divide by 5. So averages, how we can find averages, the rule is adding all numbers and divide by how many numbers we have to find average. So average is 80. And on top we have 76 plus 97 plus 93 plus 84. Now, what is the fifth one? I'm defining variable for that. So let x be our fifth exam score. So here we have plus x. So add all these numbers. We have 350 plus x divided by 5 equal to 80. Now use cross product. So here is denominator is 1. So 1 times 350 plus x, we have 350 plus x equal to 5 times 80. So here is 400. Then subtract 350. And the answer is 50. So here, fifth exam score should be 50 to have average of 80. Number 7, stock on Wall Street increased. So here we have increased by 17% in value one day, then decreased by 17% next day. Is the value of stock the same as it was 2 days before, less or more? So which one is? It's same, less, more. Stock price, we don't know what the stock price is, so we have to choose a number, but then it doesn't matter what you're choosing. The point is finding that if that price is same, less or more. Not what stock price is. So let stock price, for example, equal to $75. Now here we have increased by 17%. So finding increase amount, that is, we have 17% multiplied by $75. That is $12.75. So this is increased amount, meaning that since we have increased, we have to add that one to the original price that we had. So this has first day price. We have $75 plus increased amount was $12.75. So that is $87.75. But this is what we have after 1 day. Now, after that, we have decreased. So finding decrease amount. Again, 17%. Now this is based on what the price is after 1 day, not 75%, not $75. It's $87.75. I use that number. This is equal to $14.92. Now since we have decreased, we should subtract. Now the price on second day, since we have decreased, we should subtract. So subtracting this much money from what the price was. So it's 87.75 minus 14.92. That is $72.83. So here is what we got on second day. Now comparing this one, here it's asking, is the value of stock the same as it was 2 days before, less, more? So 2 days before was $75. Now here is $82.83, meaning that this is less. The answer is less. Example number 8. 5 salespeople gather for a sales meeting. How many handshakes will each person make? If each person must shake hands with each of the 4 others, how many total handshakes take place? Here we have 5 salespeople. For each one I'm using P. And so P1 is the first person, P2, P3, P4, P5. So it's person 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. So all of these. I'm starting with the first person. The first person having handshake with all of these 4 here. So we have person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5. And we have to count how many handshakes we have in total. Here is 4 handshakes. After that, we shouldn't count that person because he already had handshakes. Now, starting with this person is second person having handshake because he didn't have handshake with this person. So with all of it, the only handshake he had was with P1. You're not repeating it. The handshake with P3, P4, P5, and here how many we have is 3 handshakes. Since continue like that, now here between these we didn't have handshakes on. We're not repeating that part. Now starting with P3. So P3, handshake with P4, P5. So here we have 2. And finally, on this part we have these 2 should have handshakes as P4, P5. And here we have 1. So add all these. Total handshakes is equal to 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, and that is equal to 10. That is the answer for this part. Now, I want to write what in general we have here. So in general, leads and the number of salespeople and total number of handshakes is equal to n times n minus 1 divided by 2. Here in this case, n is 5, so our number of salespeople we had, so let's try that. We had 5, so 5 minus 1 is 4, divided by 2, that is equal to 10. So it's not exactly the same thing.